Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do the exterior detail of this 2008 Honda CRV. So let's take a quick look around it and see how bad it is. Now unfortunately, because it was so sunny when I shot this video, it doesn't do justice as to how dirty this car actually is. You see a lot of ingrained bird dirt, things like that. The actual paintwork itself was really heavily scratched from having been continually car washed in its lifetime. Like I say, the car has done nearly 200,000 miles, so it was in need of a good clean. So as you can see here, the car is in desperate need of a machine polish. Also a wash, but it definitely needs a machine polish, so that's going to be on the list of things to do to the car. So the passenger side of the car is the exact same story, in desperate need of a wash and a polish. So let's get started, and we'll start off by cleaning the wheels and giving the car a rinse over with a power washer. So for the wheels today, they're going to get a coat of Meguiar's Ultimate All-Wheel Cleaner, which is brilliant stuff. So we're going to spray all four wheels liberally with the stuff, completely cover the wheels because they're in quite a bad state, let it soak for around 5 minutes, and then while we're doing that, we're going to power wash the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to chuck this video here up into the top left corner. Perfect. And now we're going to power wash the car while we're waiting. So the aim of the game at the moment is to just lift off as much of the loose dirt as we can before we move on to the pre-wash and then washing stages. So we're trying to get into all the nooks and crannies with the power washer to lift out all the ingrained dirt that's in there. So the other thing we want to do at this stage is get inside the wheel wells and actually power wash them as well and lift off all the loose dirt and grime and just road dirt that's been there for quite a long time. And if you notice in the top left photo just now, the red colour that's running off the alloy wheel, which is lifting off all the iron particles and brake dust and everything else that's culminated over a long period of neglect. So 5 minutes later, we're going to power wash the wheels and try and lift off as much of the dirt as we can before we actually wash them with a sponge. And you can see that this wheel turned out really well. I was quite impressed with how much of the dirt was lifted off by just the Ultimate All-Wheel Cleaner. This wheel, on the other hand, not so much of a success story. A lot of the brake dust was really heavily ground in, so after power washing it, I then moved on to using a much more aggressive cleaner and a toothbrush to get into all the gaps. So the Hot Wheels rim and tyre cleaner that I'm using here is very aggressive. I don't use it unless I absolutely have to, but this wheel was in such a bad state, it really needed a lot of work. And although it took quite a while to do, the end result was quite good, so I was quite glad I spent that much time making the wheel look as close to new as I could. Step 2, we're going to be cleaning the door sills and the door checks. Idea being that we want to get them clean before we start cleaning the exterior of the car properly. So for it, what we're going to use is a soft bristle brush and Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner mixed to a ratio of 4:1. For interior detailing of plastics, I would always recommend using a much more diluted solution of 10:1, but because it's the door sills with a lot of road grime, dirt and grease etc, I'd recommend using a much more stronger solution. Once you think you've got all the dirt off, give it a hose down just to make sure. Any bits that you've missed, just go over them again before you move on to the next bit. So one bit that's always overlooked when people clean their cars is the inside of the doors, so make sure you get them when you clean the car. It just adds that little bit extra professionalism to the clean. And I always clean inside the gas cap just because it's always a dirty area, especially in diesel cars, so just give that a quick going over as well. So in step 3 we're going to be using the foam cannon, and we're going to be covering the car in Autoglim's Polar Blast. This stuff is really good as a pre-wash to lift off the first layer of dirt from the paint. And then we're going to let that sit for 5 to 10 minutes and just let it work its magic. So starting at the top of the car and working my way down, plan now is just to remove all the Polar Blast foam and get ready for an actual wash. So at this point I'll point out that the pressure washer that I'm using is specifically designed for cars, so it has a much lower pressure than a regular pressure washer, so I'm not going to damage the paint by getting as close as I am. So bear that in mind. If you're using a regular pressure washer when you're doing your car, don't get it that close to the paint, it will absolutely wreck it. So in step 4 we're going to be doing a 2 bucket wash. The bucket on the left has got fairy liquid in it. The reason why I'm using fairy liquid on this particular detail is because I want to lift off as much of the oils and contaminants off the paint as I can now, so that when I move on to clay bar and machine polish the car, I'm not fighting against previous products that may have been on the car. And the yellow bucket on the right with the grit guard in it, I'm using is what I'm going to call the dirty bucket. The idea is that you wash the car with the soapy water, and then once you've finished wiping down a part of the car, you then put it into the dirty bucket and just rub off as much of the grit as you can before you put it back into the clean bucket and then reapply more soap to the car. And to help me in my effort to get this car super clean, I'm going to be using my trusty microfiber wash mitt. I use microfiber wash mitts for all my cleaning, but I am curious what you guys use, so leave a comment down below and let me know whether you prefer a traditional sponge, microfiber towels. You know, it just depends on the person cleaning the car, so leave a comment below and let me know what your favourite is to use when you're washing your cars. And always remember, when you're washing the actual paint work of the car, always go left to right motions, never circles or up and down, anything like that. Always left to right. It reduces the amount of swirls you might leave in the paint work. And then just give the car a rinse off before moving on to the next stage. So in step 5 we're just going to dry the car with a microfiber drying towel, but I'll save you guys watching me dry the car. So let's get the car into the garage and start the next part of the detail. So Dave, why do you use 2 buckets to wash your car? That's the exact reason right there. Look at the amount of dirt in the bucket on the right. Anyway, let's move on to clay bar and the paint. So with some editing magic, let's get some gloves on these hands. Excellent. Right, now let's get on with the claim it. So to assist the claimant in its job of removing all the really stuck-in contaminants into the paintwork, the squishy bottle is just filled with fairy liquid and water, and it's simply just to aid the lubricating the claimant when it's going over the paint so it doesn't scratch the paint further. So to give you guys a wee sneaky peek of what the machine polisher is about to do, this is a before shot of the car before it's had its machine polish, and this is a shot of it after. So let's get on with the machine polishing, because everybody deserves a car that's that shiny. So with the machine polisher I'm reusing Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. The stuff really is fantastic and it's really reasonably priced, so I'd highly recommend it for anybody watching the video.
When you kiss me, I can't believe that I am yours and you are mine.
So the wax I'm using is Meguiar's Ultra Wax 2.0. It's really good stuff, it's really durable, lasts quite a long time. And what I'll do is I'll leave a link down in the description to all the products that I've used in the video, so if you guys want to check it out, you'll see links down there. So as you'll see in the clips, I'm using 2 microfiber towels to remove the wax. The first towel, the yellow towel, is just to remove all the excess wax that's on the paintwork, and then the black towel I'm using to buff it up to a nice shine. So for the final stage of the detail, I'm going to make the tyres nice and shiny. So for that we're using Meguiar's Endurance Tyre Shine, and for the trim I'm going to just use matte finished boot polish because it works really well for making the trim shine again. So here's just a few before and after so you can see how good the car actually turned out in the end. And that brings us to the end of the video. So if you're new around here, smash the subscribe button. I really do appreciate the support you guys give me, and I'll leave links down below to all the products that I used and a link to part 1 of the video, which is the interior clean. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up because that's always helpful too. So until the next one guys, see you.